Sacramento River has risen to historic levels, 1.5 feet from the record, they say. Even though the waterways in the Sacramento area are very well managed in order to keep the area and its residents safe, it can be easy to become swept away with the possibilities. Without a doubt, many people have endured much struggle and hardship over the last couple of months, and yet there are others in the state of California who have come through them relatively unscathed. Either way, the temptation is present to fear. Will the levees hold? Will there be just a little bit too much rain this time? Will the tree next to my house stay upright this time? How long will the power be out? What about my family's safety? These are just a few of the questions that I'm sure many of the residents of California have asked themselves recently. Outside of the fears that we may have faced over the last few months relating to the storm, we all have fears that we personally experience. Other questions that we often ask ourselves: will there be enough money? What if I never meet the right person? What if my spouse can't forgive me this time? What if I fail the test? What if I'm not good enough? What if I disappoint my family? Fear can easily begin to consume you and motivate your thoughts and your decisions, but you are also driven by faith. You see, there was once a man who knew these realities well also. The realities of fear and faith. And did he ever? In Mark chapter 5, we're told about a man named Jairus, and his daughter was dying. And so, not knowing what else to do, he ran to find the one person in the entire world that he believed could do something about the situation. He trusts that Jesus can save his dying daughter. And Jesus does exactly that. As the narrative goes on, we find out that as Jesus and Jairus return back to his home, that his daughter had actually died. But Jesus raises his daughter back to life, whole and restored. Jairus knew fear, but he had also been given faith. Jesus, he tells Jairus when he is faced with the reality of the fear consuming him about his daughter's death, Jesus says to him, "Do not fear, only believe." And so it is with you. You fear, I fear, no doubt about it. But claimed by God in the waters of baptism, you have reason to hope. In Christ, you have been given deliverance, promised deliverance from all the things that you fear. You know God's reality. He fills your life with his gifts. He calls you time and time again to himself, to his gifts, to his grace, to his forgiveness. He nurtures you in your faith so that you do believe. By his grace, you have faith. Fear and faith, that's your reality too. So when fear comes knocking at your door, and it will, hear again Jesus' call. Do not fear, only believe. Don't let fear overcome you. Rather, hang on, trust in Jesus. And so you do. You cling. You hang on to Jesus because you know he's the one. He's the only one who can do something for you. And he does. He always does. He always keeps every promise. That's our Thursday theological thought for today. I thank you so much for joining me. Christ's peace be with you.